before we get started, I just wanted to let y'all know everything I talk about in today's video is just strictly my own opinion and how I dealt with my grief. If y'all deal with it a different way, I totally understand, but I just wanted to give y'all some feedback on how I dealt with it, in case there's anybody who might be going through the same things that I went through and are kind of just searching the web for some help. Maybe y'all will run across my video and it will help. That's what I hope, you guys, because I know it can be a very difficult time. But anyways, guys, also guys, one more thing, do not forget to follow my Instagram, you guys. I'll go ahead and put it right here on the screen. Follow it, you guys. I have a lot of the behind scenes and what I do when I'm not here on YouTube, you guys. So there's a lot more there. And plus, y'all can privately message me if y'all need to. It's a very, very safe place for y'all to ask questions, message me, or if y'all just want to talk. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get to the video. Alrighty, guys, so today's video, guys, what I wanted to talk about is going to be how I dealt with grieving, or how I grieved after losing the babies and, you know, my pregnancies, you guys. So I just wanted to give y'all 5 different things that I wrote down here, guys, so I don't forget, and on how I was able to deal with it, how I am trying to find peace with everything, you guys. So real quickly before I get into this, I just wanted to say, I know there's a lot of, you know, and I follow a lot of support groups, guys. And in the support groups, we all kind of had the same feeling, as far as I know people say it gets easier as time goes on, you know, it'll get better. But the thing is, you guys, and I know it's just about to hit a year since we lost our first baby angel. We lost our baby angel, our first one, of March 2020. And we are in January 2021. I know we're kind of creeping up pretty close to it. So everything is still pretty fresh, you guys. That wound, I feel like, might not never heal. But anyways, like I was saying, we all have that same feeling of it doesn't ever get easier, you guys. And this is just my opinion, and from what I've read of other women, it doesn't ever get easier, you guys. It just, you learn how to, excuse me, how to live with it, how to, I guess you could say, tolerate it. But it doesn't ever get easier, you guys. It doesn't, in my own opinion. So that's just something I wanted to say really quick. But the things that I'm going to share with y'all today are just some tips and tricks that I did to help with me coping with our losses. And if y'all are new to my channel and y'all haven't seen, I did have 3 pregnancies. Excuse me. All 3 of them did not make it. 2 of them being ectopic, 1 being a miscarriage, you guys. So if y'all haven't seen my other videos, I'll go ahead and link it below. But I have documented my whole journey of everything I was going through. So the first thing, guys, I have is journaling. I have a journal right here, guys, that I have in my Trying to Conceive box, my TTC box. It has all my vitamins and everything like that. I made a video on it. I'll go ahead and link it below. And I journal in there, you guys. I journal anything and everything. So if I'm feeling down, or if I'm just having the thoughts of like let me see, how can I explain it? If I'm having the thoughts of how would have my children have looked and things like that, I like to journal it down. And I guess kind of just letting out my feelings is kind of what it does. And it does help a lot to kind of just get that off my shoulders and journal it down. So I found that helps a lot. That's a great thing that I've been doing. And nobody has to read these journals but y'all, you guys. You can journal it and just tuck it away in a safe little place that's yours. Nobody reads my journal. This is very private on my feelings. That's kind of just me like talking to my children, basically. The second thing is, you guys, when everything was happening, I can see how it can be very easy for one to lose, and I'm not trying to get religious on anybody, but how it can be extremely easy for one to lose their faith, because this is just something that you struggle to find peace with, something that you still don't really even fully understand. And it's hard, guys. It's very hard, but praying and meditating really helped me out a lot. More of the meditating, just really relaxing myself and calming myself down and doing different breathing techniques, along with a lot of prayer, has helped me a ton, you guys. It really has. Because, you know, when everything happened, I was just struggling mentally. I still feel like I do sometimes, and you know, it's hard grieving, because up until this point, you guys, I've never really grieved over a loss or a death. Yeah, I've had a death in the family before, but this is just something totally different, and I can't even begin to explain how it's different. It is. This is how I see it. When a baby is conceived, I mean, like, that's a part of you. Like, that is a part of you and your partner, or whoever the other parent is. And when that part of you dies, like like when that baby dies, literally a part of you literally dies. That's how I can explain it, guys. That's how I felt. I don't know if anybody else is gonna feel that way, but I'm just, like I said at the beginning, I'm letting y'all know this is how I feel. So when the babies died, guys, I literally felt like a part of me literally died. And yes, 2020 is done, and I said goodbye to it, but 2020 is always forever going to be with me, because that's when I lost my babies. And it's always going to be with me, guys. And I know that was a horrible year for everybody, and everybody wants to put it behind them, and I really wish I could, but I can't. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to put that behind me, because like I said, like, an actual part of me literally died. When that stuff happened, a part of me died, and I'm not going to be able to get it back. So praying and meditating really helped. And it still does help if I ever start to feel sad or anything like that. And the third thing, guys, is, well, it's YouTube, guys, and it was sharing my experience. So excuse me, sorry guys, I have a little itch in my throat. So I started YouTube, guys, because I wanted to share my experience with people around the world, who, male and female, who maybe have going through the same things I was doing, same things I was going through, sorry. And, you know, like I always say, I'm not doing this to get rich and famous off of this. I'm doing this to share my experience, because I know how lonely this road can be. Even if you have family and you have your better half's support, this is still a very, very lonely road, you guys, because you're just trying to deal with these emotions that you just don't understand, and that you've never felt these emotions before. So it's very hard, and I wanted to put my experience out there, even as tough as it was, you guys, when I was going through our last loss, our third loss, that ended up being an ectopic pregnancy, and I had to have an emergency surgery. I documented all that, you guys. I'll link it below so y'all can watch that. But even going through that, when I was in the hospital and stuff, guys, and I was so confused about everything, I knew that I had to pick up the camera and I needed to document it, because I knew that there is other people that were going through the exact same thing I was going through, and I knew that they were going to be just as lost as I was. And if I can help at least one person, I think that's a great thing, because like I've said, this is a very lonely road. It really is, you guys. It's just so, I don't know, it's so hard to process everything that's happened. And it still is, you guys. We're, like I said, we're almost hitting a year from our first loss, sorry. And it's still, the wound is still so fresh. It still chokes me up to even think about it. It still makes me really emotional to even talk about it, which I try not to get emotional, but it's just something in me that, like I said, it's never going to be the same again, ever. It just never is. So that's one thing that I was able to do, you guys. Now, I know a lot of y'all might not be able to just hop up on here and do YouTube and share your whole life with everybody, and I understand that. I get that completely. But if you have at least one person that you can talk to and share your experience with, or guys, even getting on Facebook and following a support group, guys, there's a ton of support groups, tons of them out there that I follow. And that's another one of my tips and tricks, kind of, is I follow those support groups, guys. It's a very safe place, and you can talk with other women around the world that deal with that are dealing with the same things that you're dealing with. You know, you guys. So that's what I did. That was a huge help. Also, was talking to other women who were also dealing with this. Like, yes, my family was here. Yes, my significant other was here. But to talk with other women who've actually dealt with it and were physically and emotionally feeling the same things I was, it made the it is making the healing process a lot easier. And so that was the fourth thing, you guys, was following the support groups on Facebook and really talking about it, finding someone to talk to about it. That's one thing I really wish doctors' offices would do, you guys, is I love my OBGYN. I love the staff there. They're amazing, you guys. They took great care of me. But I really wish that there would have been something that they could have referred me to, like even if it was a counselor or someone to talk to about it, because going through that type of loss is hard, and then you're just so confused about everything. And I really wish that they could refer you to people to talk to. Maybe there is some OBGYNs that do that. Mine unfortunately didn't, and that's okay. I don't blame them or anything like that, because you know, I've been coping with it on my own and taking care of it. But that would be really cool if they did do that. The fifth thing that I did, you guys, was I talked about the babies. Like, okay, so this is just my opinion, guys, but I've said this plenty of times, and like I've said, this is my opinion. If y'all have any nasty or hateful comments to leave below, you will get deleted off this channel. I'm just letting y'all know right now. But in my own opinion, I believe that as soon as the sperm and the egg meet, that's a baby. And that's my own opinion. Okay, you're entitled to have your own opinion, and that's okay. But a lot of people don't look at it that way. So when every time, like I know one of my coworkers doesn't. So when they ask me, you know, like, how many children do you have? I say 5. I say 5, 2 are living, 3 passed away. Because to me, it doesn't matter at what stage of life they were, it was still a baby, in my own opinion. And that's how I'm always going to look at it. So when I talk to my family, or when I talk to you guys or my significant other, we talk about it as if they were actually living already. We say the babies, you know, the babies. And so that was one thing I found that helped, was talking about it. Now I know a lot of y'all might not have the support that I do, and have, like, you know, your family might not look at it the same way, or they just might dismiss your feelings completely. And I totally get that, and I'm so sorry that y'all are going through that, you guys. Like I said, follow my Instagram. Y'all can even talk to me about it, guys. I am a shoulder here for y'all to cry on. I am an ear to listen and to give y'all the best advice I can. So yeah, guys, that, like I've said, that helped me out a lot. It was talking about them like as if they were born and were living and passed away, not, you know, they were a couple weeks old and passed away. So that's one thing that really helped me a lot, was talking about them. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That's what I did, and I found that helped. Like I said, I am still on this road, this journey of healing, of grieving, and I think that I'm gonna be on it for a long time, you guys. Like I've said, it's really hard to find peace with something you don't fully understand. I'm trying to get emotional, you guys. It's really hard, you guys. It's hard to, like I've said before, it's hard to walk into a doctor's office and knowing you're leaving with, you know, you walk into the doctor's office pregnant and you're leaving without being pregnant, or you're leaving knowing you just got this injection that is going to end that pregnancy. That's extremely hard, you guys. So it's not just that. It's a lot of things. With my miscarriage, it was extremely hard. With our third loss, it was very hard. So as far as grieving, I'm still kind of still grieving, guys, and still struggling with the loss, with losing our babies. But that's the best that I can do. That's the best that I have been doing. That has been helping me. I'm able to function and stuff like that and go to work. I'm not just always sitting there crying, but I do get sad, you guys. You know, here on YouTube, y'all only see a very, very small portion of my life. Y'all don't see everything that's going on. And I know a lot of y'all do follow me on Instagram, and sometimes it looks like I'm really happy, and I can be very happy in that moment, and in the next moment I feel really sad. So it's still like a struggle of everything going on, you guys. But yeah, guys, I really hope that these tips and tricks help you guys. If anyone is going through a loss right now or has gone through a loss, I am so sorry, you guys. I know that anything I say right now is not going to help that deep pain that you are carrying, but I hope that it can help you get some kind of comfort and find some sort of peace in your losses. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head out, you guys. I'm going to actually get ready to shoot another video for y'all. And then, you guys, I got a few errands to run. So comment below, you guys. Like and share this video. I really hope it helped you guys. I'm wishing y'all nothing but peace, love, and happiness. And don't forget to follow my Instagram, you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.